A formal day to each and everyone. We are the Group 2 from the Secondary Education major in English, Section C. And today we will be presenting a case study entitled Fraud and Dishonesty in Teacher Licensure, the case of Dayamon Didato Alo. Based on GR or General Register number 214435, this case involves a public school teacher who committed fraud and misrepresentation to obtain a professional teaching license, in violation of Article 5 of the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. This case highlights the importance of honesty, integrity, and accountability in the teaching profession. The succeeding parts of the presentation will further discuss the details and analysis of the case.
These are the people involved in this case study. First is the Professional Regulation Commission, or the PRC, Diamond de Alio, Associate Justice Alexander G. Hernando, and the Board for Professional Teachers, or BPT. We will be presenting the case of Dayamon Didato Alo, who was formally charged with unprofessional and dishonorable conduct by the Board for Professional Teachers under Professional Regulation Commission, or PRC. This case focuses on how the teacher allegedly committed fraud and deceit in order to obtain her certificate of registration and professional license as a teacher. According to the Board Resolution number 617 dated September 28, 2000, when Dayamon Didato Alo applied for her teaching license on September 14, 2007, her name was not included among those entitled to be registered as professional teachers without taking the licensure examination. Despite this, Dayamon Alo stated and claimed that she had taken Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. She further claimed that she had many years of teaching experience, citing her years in elementary school as proof. However, she also stated that she had no knowledge of any falsified resolutions related to her application.
Former teacher Alo stated that she submitted all of the documents that are needed for her to take a licensure exam. She's also stated that she was qualified for it, that's why she went through the licensure exam, and stated that she passed and she went through with teaching. But when the higher authorities checked all of the legal documents that are needed, all of the evidences that they need, they found nothing. They checked thoroughly for any evidences that what she was stating or what her claim was true, but they found nothing. There's no legal documents, there's no traces of evidence that she passed any single document. And also, when she said that she took the exam, they checked the names of the examinees for that day, but they found nothing. Her name was not even there. Her name was not on the passer's name or the name for the ones who took the exam. That's why she is charged for dishonesty, and she was moved to the Supreme Court. She was moved up there, and she's still stating the same things that she said on the interview or in the case. But what her saying is false because there was no solid evidence that they have found. That's why her license was revoked or upheld.
Dayamon Didato Alo attempted to obtain a teaching license using a resolution that did not include her name while already working as an unlicensed teacher. Despite her claims of qualification, no supporting evidence or records existed. This act directly violates both legal standards against misinterpretation and the Code of Ethics for Teachers, which mandates honesty, integrity, and professionalism. Teachers are entrusted with shaping learners and upholding public confidence in education. When these standards are breached, it damages the vital trust between educators, authorities, students, and society, and undermining the entire profession's credibility.
To protect the teaching profession, It is important to make sure that all teachers and aspiring teachers are truly qualified and have completed the process legally. First, DepEd and the PRC should have a strict and careful system for checking documents before giving teaching licenses. This will help prevent fake credentials, false qualifications, ensuring that only qualified individuals are allowed to teach. Second, teachers should regularly attend workshops about the professional ethical standards for teachers. These workshops will help teachers understand their responsibilities and remind them of the consequences of unethical behavior. Third, if a teacher is caught falsifying credentials or violating ethical standards, the punishment should match the seriousness of the offense. This may lead into suspension, fines, or even losing the right to teach, depending on the situation. In addition, schools should provide training and professional development programs that focus on values such as honesty, integrity, and accountability. These programs help teachers practice ethical behavior in their daily work. Schools should also have a safe and easy way to report unethical behavior. This allows teachers to speak up without fear and promotes transparency in the school community. Lastly, school administrators should continuously monitor teacher behavior to ensure everyone follows ethical standards and to prevent repeated violations. By enforcing strict verification, providing ethical training, applying fair discipline, and promoting transparency, schools can maintain trust and excellence in the teaching profession.
To conclude our study, the Dayamon Didato Alo case highlight how unethical behavior can seriously damage the teaching profession. By violating the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers, the teacher lost personal credibility and weakened the trust of students, parents, and the community. This case emphasized that teachers are expected to demonstrate professionalism, responsibility, and honesty at all times. The Code of Ethics serves as a guide to help teachers act correctly and uphold the integrity of the profession. Since teachers are a role model and serve as second parents to their students, their action must always reflect integrity and respect the law.
And that ends our presentation about the fraud and dishonesty in teacher licensure about the former teacher Didato Alo. Thank you.